I'm after some Vietnamese mint, which in a normal supermarket would be a bit difficult, but look at one of the benefits here of being in the market. So much choice, so much available to you. And here we are, the most incredible Vietnamese mint. Most amazing Vietnamese mint. Right, I'm gonna use that in a little bit. Now this recipe, I'm using roast chicken left over from yesterday. You know when you've got that little bit of your Sunday roast left over or the chicken left over from the barbie? This is a great way of using it up, guys, okay? So I've got some wombok, some bean sprouts, some carrots, some red onion, and then I've got my bits over here to make a very simple nuoc mam cham, which is like a Asian or Vietnamese style dipping sauce. So for the nuoc mam cham, I'm just gonna slice up some chilies quickly. Depending on how hot you like things, you can change up the amount of chili in there if you want. I like it with a little bit of a bite, so I'm gonna put a nice whole chili in for the nuoc mam. So straight into the pan, I've got equal quantities of rice vinegar, fish sauce, sugar, just using a caster sugar. You can use a palm sugar as well if you like. Lime juice, pop your chili straight in, and then we're just gonna bring that all to the heat together, dissolve that sugar, and then we're just gonna adjust it slightly with a little bit of water if we need to. But that will all make a really beautiful, really simple, quick dressing. And in the end, with the nuoc mam cham, we're just gonna throw in some diced carrot as well. But we're gonna do that once it comes off the heat. So for the rice paper rolls, I learned a very, very good way of making them a few years back when I was opening a restaurant in Melbourne called Jardin Tan. It always tells you to like submerge them in water, blah, 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 leave it for a couple of seconds, take it out. I find that almost makes it too wet, too hard to like shape nicely. You want it to keep its integrity. Just got a bowl of cold water here on the side, and then you just dribble the water over it and do that. Just rub it in. And then that will just soften really nicely for you, and you'll be able to shape it within a few seconds. But before we start wrapping, I'm just gonna pull this chicken and mix the salad. So just flake the chicken, just pull it. The nicer shredded it is, the nicer pulled, the better of the roll you'll get with your rice paper. If you can, always with things like this, if you've got breast left over, of course you can use the breast. It's better with the leg and thigh, okay? Obviously it's a little bit higher fat content. It'll be a little bit more moist in there. It'll be more juicy, okay? So in the restaurant, when I make these in the restaurant, what I would do next is I would do a layer of herbs, a layer of chicken, and then a layer of each one. So you get that beautiful, pretty colors all the way through. When you're making them at home, guys, feel free to just do one simple mix and then do a roll. It's much quicker for you. So throwing some bean sprouts in, some cabbage, just some julienne of wombok, Chinese cabbage. Same with carrot, red onion, just bring that all together. Just make sure it's all nicely broken up so you get a nice even bite all the way through. And now I'm just gonna put all this beautiful Vietnamese mint straight into the mix. And now we're gonna go straight out. So you want to keep it into like a nice little line. Don't overfill them unless you want a big fat rice paper roll, of course, but I'm going to make smaller, skinnier ones. And then you just want to tuck in on the sides. And then as you roll it, just gather, keep it nice and tight, and then roll straight around. So you end up with a beautiful, nice, neat, tidy rice paper roll. And then you just repeat the process and keep going. So now, got the rice paper rolls to finish off the nuoc mam cham. Guys, you can make this the day before, you can leave it to chill in the fridge, but I'm just gonna pass it off, just to get all the liquid in here. Some of the chilies. And then we take that diced carrot from before, put that in there, and then we just top it up. Look at that, absolutely incredible. So there you have it, guys. My roast chicken rice paper rolls with nuoc mam cham. So simple, use up your leftovers, give it a try. You gotta have a dip. So so much flavor between the two. Clean, healthy, delicious. I've been feeling someone stare at me all day, so I think I should give them a try, these rice paper rolls. Would you like one?